at BB, really?
Yes.
Wow.
Because it was, I'm going to be real. I had like 4 or 5 dudes hit me up. Oh, I saw your videos, this, that, and the other. We got to hang out, get some drinks, hang out. So I tried to hang out with them. And then they try to act all coy and shy. I'm like, so what's up? What's going on? And you walking away from me. I'm like, So
Wow.
yeah. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. I mean, I'm still working on me. So maybe it's just me. Sad to say is I'm afraid that when I get done working on my body, it's like, then people are going to start running to me for my body. So that's going to make me feel even worse. So basically I was too fat for you to talk to. Now I have the body you want me to have. It's like, should I even talk to you now? Like an asshole, like everybody else is being an asshole. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's very superficial.
Oh yeah, like the community in general is superficial.
Yeah,
so
very.
That's why there's so many categories now. You're a chub, you're a cub, you're a bear, you're a this, you're a that. It's so many categories. Like, why can't I just be me? I gotta be in this certain type of category because you want me to be in this category. So it's
the reason why we got categories is everybody's superficial attempt to be an individual,
right?
But it ends up backfiring.
But you're not.
Nice looking dude that can think it is what it is.
No matter Jose said, you're not an individual. Like they say, you're a chub, but there are plenty of other chubs.
Yeah, you're just one among thousands.
Right. So say you're an individual, that's kind of stupid, I guess. So there's some behind the scenes stuff that people don't know about or they think about the adult entertainment.
James was saying for you to tell us something that's been like behind the scenes that we wouldn't know.
Or people got perception of adult entertainment that's really not true.
Yeah, there's not. I mean, it's a really cool, calm, collected bunch of group. My first video was like 2 guys. One was a camera guy, one was a fluffer, whatever. Second video was with Bear Films. There was 1 camera guy, 2 fluffers. Whenever Tony shot my video, it was basically Tony shooting it. So it's really a really calm, cool atmosphere. I mean, you still get nervous to basically fuck in front of other people. Basically, you're putting on a show for the person filming you, and if there's anybody else in the room. So it's the misconception that, oh, it's fun. It's work, but it's fun at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what you mean by work? Like, I remember Tony saying that people, what they see on camera is not what's happening off camera. Y'all have to stop for a second and keep going and stop and keep going.
Yeah. It depends on the camera angle. Like, if they want to get like a certain angle, you gotta move and like work, basically fuck in that angle. And then if they want to try a different angle, you gotta like move into that position. But it was easier, I'll be honest, out of all the films I did, it was easier working with Honey because he flowed with us. There was one time that I hit my head off the camera, but I don't know if that's on the bloopers, but there's one time I hit my head off the camera, eating someone's ass. But he actually like flowed around us as we were having sex, so it actually worked more. The other videos that I've done, I was like, okay, well, stop. And they have a camera under my dick, and as I'm inserting my dick into someone's ass, I'm like, okay, 4 or 5 pumps. Okay, stop. They moved the camera to one side. It's like, we have to get like at least 3 or 4 angles of you actually going into someone's ass. Okay, well, 4 or 5 times, then switch the camera again, switch, and the whole time you're literally basically fucking stop, but you gotta have to also try to keep hard at the same time. So it's not, the other times that I were filming wasn't fun, but when I filmed with Tony, it was cool. So
right.
Once you see that final product, it's like, oh, that's what we finally did.
You're like, oh wow.
Yeah. I'm like, I didn't know if there was any fucking going on while we were filming. Because you're moving this stuff back. It's like,
so let me ask you, I think the biggest question I think a lot of people want to know, what's the money like? Like, clearly you didn't make yourself rich off of the scenes that you made, but did you get paid decently or?
It's really not. To be honest, there's really, especially nowadays, there's not that much money. My first one was like maybe 800 for a scene. unless you're more of a unless if you're wanted more, I guess they will pay you more. But I don't know that for a fact. But I would say probably 800 at the most. But that's about 800 a scene. So you do 3 scenes that day, boom, you get that money. So the more scenes you do, the more you get paid. The more movies you do, the more you get paid. The more recognition you have, the more you get paid, supposedly. So nowadays, it's like anybody and everybody can make a porno. Mm-hmm. So
X2,
yeah, Xhamster, Pornhub. What else? There's so many out there.
Yeah,
I mean, like, even some of the quote unquote A-list bears create their own websites, like Monster Club. I hate that fucking asshole.
What is it?
He literally, I don't want to say he's racist, but he basically told me whenever I was down in Fort Lauderdale, I was like, oh, what's up? You know, Bear Films, model to another Bear Film. I was like, we should hook up. You know, we should make a scene. He told me flat out, was like, well, one, we're both tops, 2, and you're black, so I don't know if I will have any co-stars willing to work with you. I'm sitting there like, okay.
So, you know what? Who is this? You know what? Monster Cub. I know who he is.
Monster Cub.
He's got a website.
Yeah, I just looked it up.
But you know what? That doesn't surprise me one bit, though, because it's a lot of racism in the bear community, like a whole bunch of it.
Yeah, but they won't. My thing about bears, they won't admit that it's racism.
No, they won't admit it. It's preference.
Like a prime example, I was telling Jay that I go to different bear events, and there's this one little Chinese motherfucking chaser that pisses me off. He created these buttons that says chaser friendly. And his story is, oh, well, us chasers don't know if the bears like us. So I create this button so you know that I'm approachable and that I know that you like chasers. I said, okay, in the same aspect, I'm going to create this quote unquote black friendly button. Black bear friendly button. And I got so much fight from that, especially from other black bears, like, oh, well, don't do that. That makes you look desperate. That makes us black bears look desperate. That makes them forced to talk to us. I'm like, what? I mean, if a skinny Asian chaser can make these buttons that he's made, 4 or 5 years probably 4 or 5 years in a row, because I've been to tons of different bear events and seen everybody with these buttons that say chaser friendly. Why can't I make my own and go from there?
What advice would you give somebody trying to get into the adult entertainment industry?
First, you gotta have stamina. I'll give you that, or take a pill and call it a day. You gotta have stamina. You have to be able to basically have sex in front of more than 2 people. Other than that, if you want to get into it, go on different websites, put your application in there, put your best pictures on there. You gotta put your size down to an inch size and everything. So just put yourself out there if you can. They like it, they don't. Try not to let it get to your head. Try not to let it mess up your self-esteem like it has me at times. So,
okay. And I guess it's also just remember that it's forever. Once it's out there, that's it.
Yeah, once it's out there, it's forever.
Right. So when your mom, dad, grandma, and grandpa say, okay, what you doing?
Wait, but then that's when you flip and be like, wait, how'd you find this? What were you doing to find this?